these boxes over here. We've got a Viair air compressor, and then some more recovery gear, which we'll show you from inside. We can access from in here, and other access panel here where when we're inside showing the interior kit, we'll show you some of our cooking supplies and things that go in here. And water fill, outdoor shower. That's not really having to do with our storage, but just some product features there. So pretty basic, pretty simple. But we like to, like I said, have the pull-out slide, keep some of the dirty items on it. The necessary Pro Eagle jack, and you can get it out, throw it on the ground, take care of what you got to, and get back on the trail. All right, let's go inside and we'll finish up on the inside storage. Okay, usually when we're traveling and on the trail or on the road, I like to keep the mattress pads up against the wall. We throw a strap across them, hold them up out of the way. I put them on top of either one of the bins, is your choice. But in this large bin over here, I keep all of our bedding. We only get to that at night when we move the mattresses. So I keep all the bedding in here, put the mattresses on top. I don't want to put the mattresses here because in this bin is where we keep things that we want to grab quickly. Dishes, clothes, bathroom supplies, things like that. So I like to leave this one unobstructed and have it ready to go. If I need a little more access to the back, quickly remove our bed panels, stack those out of the way, and then we got a little more room to get to the rear of the van if we need to when the mattresses are tied up, and that gives us access to the bottoms of our boxes where we're going to go to next, show you some of the recovery gear and cooking supplies. Okay, in this box we like to keep some of our cooking tools, I'm going to call them. You remove this hatch, take it out of your way. We've got, this is actually our heater. We just got a Camco Wave 3 heater is in here. We have an oven in here, a 12-volt oven. Back over here we have a Covea stove. Now we like to put them all in bags, like I mentioned earlier, kind of keep some of the noise down, rattling, keep from getting scratched, and then keeps them organized too, so you know which one is where. We can label them, kind of pack that stuff away. You're not going to use it all the time. On these Sprinter Overland trips, Lunchbox Overland cooks for us breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so we don't usually use these a lot, but we like to have them with us all the time. Coffee maker, we'll move to that here in a minute. Miscellaneous supplies, and then water pump back there. But this is storage area where you're not going to get to it all the time, but you can easily get to it when you need it. So this is not an area where I like to put tools or, again, first aid kits. I like to keep that out where you can grab it quickly. We don't put clothes and shoes in here. Those are quick grab items also, so we use items in here. Recovery gear will be on this side, and we'll show you that next. Okay, this is the driver's side box. You can use either one you want for recovery gear. I like to use this one because I can access everything from the back door. I have my water in the passenger side tank, so there is no rear door. We keep items in here that we don't necessarily have to get to quickly. In here I got a Deadman kinetic rope. We'll do a bag that I'm loading now with our recovery, shackles and other recovery items. It'll stay in here. Air compressor. This is kind of items, again, that are down low in the van, keep the weight low, and we're not going to grab it right away. And if we can reach it from the back door. So we don't really get through this hatch a lot, but if you need to, it's available to reach in here and grab some items that kind of shift it forward. Okay, so we've been working with Radius Outfitters for a while, and they make some really awesome products. We're going to show you some of their larger hard boxes, but right now we're going to highlight a couple items here that really a lot of van people don't talk about, and you don't see really on Instagram and Pinterest, but where do you put your trash? So they make this really cool trash tote here. It's got a bottom, it's full zipper access if you want to drop the bag out. It's really cool ring, snaps in, pinches your bag in place so your bag doesn't bunch up in the bottom, and you fit all your trash in here before you end up taking it out to a dumpster or your trash can on the back of your spare tire carrier. Really cool, great products, quality. They hang right on our bags, on our boxes here, in our hard boxes. This one's mesh. It's a little more ventilated, obviously. This is a laundry tube, so instead of throwing your dirty clothes down or throw them in a box, you can fold them up nice, pack them in this laundry tube, keeps them out of the way. You're not tripping all over them on the floor. So Radius Outfitters, shameless plug, great products, great people. Check these two items out. They're really helpful in organizing your van. We're going to kind of highlight what's inside of the top storage bin of our tall fender boxes. We like to keep these bins divided up, so I'll kind of show you some of the bags that we use for that and what we put in there. Fold our mattresses back. Got these nice foam mats that are made by Gone Mobile now, that are made right to go to the lids of our boxes. We can actually tie stuff down to the top on our lids. These are nice marine grade foam adhesive pads I just got. They're pretty cool. We open these up. You got a big, long, 5 foot long storage area. It's about I think 14 inches deep, 15 inches deep. We like to use these Kelty bags here. They come in a carton, kind of like a tote bin, like so. And what they have here is they come with 3 individual bags with them. They're color coded. We chose to just write on there with a big Sharpie what's in each one. So we got our dishes, our Lost Highway cups, silverware. This is all stuff, again, obviously, that you want to grab really quickly. It's time to eat, so we like to keep it on top. Along with bathroom supplies, shower head, hand soap, you know, that's just necessary stuff for if you're going to shower or wash your hands, and medicine, you know, vitamins, ibuprofen, things like that. So we have a couple of these that we store in here with different items in them. You know, we'll put toiletries and stuff and all other ones. It's nice to have them quiet, nice to have them divided up and labeled so that you can keep everything in one spot and know what you're grabbing. You don't got to dig through a bunch of stuff in the bin and try and find it all. All right, this is our little pedestal sink. Kind of cramped in here. We're on a standard roof van, so it's a little bit tight. I'm hunched over. I'm going to show you our new sink. Nothing in storage here, just nice little compact sink, bamboo lid. We'll go in the bottom where we have installed our new 10-gallon water tank. This tank is in here. It's dedicated to the galley itself. Even though we have 20 gallons of water underneath the van, we like to have an independent tank for just the galley. In here, we keep some little tight storage, not much room. Very small single serve coffee maker, and our geyser shower system. When it's, you know, when we need it, it's quick, it's right there. We can plug it into our 12 volt heat up water, and that's that. So not much room for storage, but you pack everything into as many, you know, as much space as you can, and use every little bit of space in your van. Okay, what we have here is another cool product from Radius Outfitters, their 3000 series storage box. Really cool divider system, nice rigid box. It goes into one of our benches. I put this box in first, then we load it. I'm getting ready to show you what the purpose is of this. It's not for expensive camera gear, but it's a really exciting part of our loading process. So here we go. Okay, our Radius Outfitters 3000 series box is now installed in the bottom of our bench seat box, and this is what we use it for. We call it the bar box. 3 days in the trail, we're gonna have 5 bottles of wine, 2 big bottles of Jim Beam. You don't want these things clanging and banging around in some other storage box or in a grocery bag. So we found a perfect use, one of the perfect uses for the Radius tote. 3000 box, fits nice in here, keeps everything safe and secure. Along with the Radius box you saw, we keep a case of water in there, or 2 cases of water. A lot of times we'll have just our general clothes bags that we'll also put in here, keep those out of the way. Plenty of room in this 28-inch storage box. They're 20 inches, or 18 inches tall, sorry, 20 inches deep, and range from 28 inches all the way to 60 inches. So these are great for storage. Typically can go over your fender well. We have one here mated next to our toilet box, which makes a nice bench seat. When we fold everything down, we put cushions back on. And then we've got a nice bench seat here with the lagoon table where we can hang out, look outside. This little compartment here is, some people need it, some people don't. Cushions come off, and you've got your toilet in there. So this can fit, this is kind of a modified toilet, an old Laveo that we kind of cut up to fit. This is made for Dometic toilets and some of the Thetfords. And I know some builders are actually modifying these for the wrap-on toilet. And you got access to the front here where you can pull the flush lever and get rid of your waste. Nice little box, keep the toilet out of the way, and it mates up nice to our regular bench boxes, so you can make a continuous bench seat there. And that's about it for storage in our little 144 standard. We don't have any overhead cabinets, so we can't really show you any storage there. But you know, then again, we'll put a little ice chest on the floor and some other small totes with the clothes, and that pretty much wraps it up.